Jamaica, you may recall back in 2020, an infamous leaked voice note caught Damion Crawford ripping into Mark Golding and Lisa Hanna, boldly stating that he was more popular than Hanna and hinting that he would launch a presidential bid within 5 years.
I am the most committed to the ideology of the party. The most. And when people say Lisa popular, she has never gotten the cheer when we come on PNP meeting. She has never gotten the adoration when we get when we are the regular people. Never. Lisa not get the cheer where Dayton Campbell get when he reach our PNP meeting. So how that popularity in a transition to anything else? I mean, Mark is the most ready for the next 2 years. But the election is not the next 2 years. And we can't change again.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate reality we have faced. Nobody can come 2 years time come say, oh, we're ready now. So I say, no, but I never go from them long time there. The negatives that them have against me are the easiest to fix. They may chat too much. All right, never chat late. You can get a PR consultant and make them manage when we talk.
I can't stand for now.
But that's simple matter, no.
I tell you, this pit there, man. This pit there.
Damon is a loose cannon, right speech. But when me talk, my speech and PNP are circulate. All them are talk about loose cannon, ray. Even when I am not being pushed to the forefront. Through the whole COVID, I was not a spokesperson, and I might be that them a mash up to me.
True.
I have never been positioned by the PNP. Always the people them have a ball for me, and I say, want to Damion. So if you have an athlete who are trained every day, at least have 100 camera behind her. Me walk without no camera. Anything when we get our people take. And she are trained every day, and she barely edge me out. Then when we start to train, what happen?
Well, look at the calendar. It is now 2026. We are precisely at that 5-year mark. And right on cue, the rumors of a quiet backdoor movement to challenge Mark Golding for the presidency of the PNP are shifting from whispers to open political warfare. And Damion Crawford's name is at the dead center of it. But this isn't just another standard political ego clash. This is a head-on collision of class, culture, and who the PNP actually represents in modern Jamaica. Last week I did a video on the question, has the PNP lost its identity? So, what if there's a challenge? Some people may say that's just democracy. But anyone who knows PNP history knows that leadership challenges in this party are never just friendly matches. They are scorched earth battles that leave deep infected wounds. Remember when Peter Phillips challenged Portia Simpson-Miller? It didn't just ruffle feathers. It tore the party's machinery to shreds, fractured the base, and created factions that took nearly a decade to heal. Every single time the PNP goes through this, whether it was Phillips versus Portia, Bunting versus Phillips, or Golding versus Hanna, it drains the party's bank accounts, divides the delegates, and hands the JLP an easy victory on a silver platter. Is the party really ready to go down that self-destructive route again? If you want proof that something is brewing, you only have to look at the moves being made on the political maneuverings right now. First, look at the parliamentary drama. Damion Crawford recently stepped down from the powerful Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, called the PAAC. While the official lines that was given talked about disagreements over how the committee was being run, Crawford himself openly stated to the media that he has never been coy about his ambition to lead the PNP one day. So, take him himself out of that restrictive committee space, frees him up. It unmuzzles him. It allows him to speak as an independent firebrand without being bound by committee diplomacy. But here's the real catalyst that has the Golding camp sweating. Just days ago, Dwayne Vaz, the newly re-elected Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland, announced he was stepping down from his post as Deputy Opposition Spokesperson for Roads and Works. Again, the official reason? He wants to focus on his constituents. It's always a spin. Always a spin. You can believe that. But the word on the street and the chatter in political circles is much louder. Reports are swirling that Dwayne Vaz is actively on the ground mobilizing and campaigning for Damion Crawford. If a sitting MP is willing to walk away from his shadow cabinet responsibilities to lay the groundwork for a Crawford run, this isn't just a rumor anymore. This is an active, organized campaign in its early stages. So, what is this fight really about? It's a tale of two completely different political worlds. On one side, you have Mark Golding, highly intellectual, policy-driven, a successful corporate businessman, and a leader who has poured immense personal resources into keeping the orange flame alive. But let's be brutally honest. The JLP and even his critics within his own party love to brand Mark as elite. They say he lacks that raw, electric charisma, that his speeches feel like boardroom meetings, not political rallies. And then you look at the challenger, Damion Crawford, the street smart champion. He has that rare magnetic youth appeal that you simply cannot buy or teach. When Damion Crawford steps onto a political stage, the atmosphere shifts. Nice sounding words or not. He speaks the language of the average Jamaican, and he brings that traditional raw black nationalist passion that the PNP's historic base was originally built on. It is the boardroom executive versus the grassroots firebrand. And let's face the cold, hard facts. Mark Golding did a solid job of closing the gap in the 2025 election. Can't deny that. The PNP put the JLP on notice. But the bottom line is the PNP lost. In Jamaican political history, a leader who fails to bring home a victory is immediately placed on informal probation. Golding should know that. Inside the party, people are asking, is Golding's appeal capped? Thousands of uncommitted voters sat out the last election because they simply weren't inspired. Is Golding the man to get them off the fence next time? Or do they need Crawford to wake up the sleeping giants of the electorate? This is where I want to hear from you, because I don't know. I'm only asking the questions. Let's talk straight in the comment section, and I know my people, you always talk straight, but be respectful. If a PNP delegate vote were held tomorrow between Mark Golding and Damion Crawford, who gets your vote? Whether you're PNP or JLP, put that aside. Who is actually the right man to lead Jamaica? Is a challenge exactly what the PNP needs to win? Or will it destroy their chances of ever taking back the government? Is there anybody in the PNP who can beat the current Prime Minister? Drop your thoughts below. Make sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss the next breakdown. And you know I can do that. And I'll see you in the comments and see you here next time. One vision, one Jamaica under God. Stay tuned.
Here we come. One people, one nation.